Jesus is transfigured, the path to transformation. Have you ever had the experience of a relationship that was of immense meaning and importance to you? And for reasons that are unclear, slowly but surely, there was a little, if you will, a little worm of fear in the back of imagination. And that was the fear of losing the relationship, of having it fall apart. And reflexively, you and I, we begin to hold on, to try to control, to move the person closer to us. But the more we tried this, the more surely the person struggled to be free. The vision of the Transfiguration recounted in today's gospel passage from Mark is part of the same thread that stretches back to Abraham and the story of the binding of Isaac. Jesus is transfigured before the inner circle of his disciples, Peter, James, and John. And suddenly, they see him in glory. They see, as if for the first time, who he really is, talking with Moses and Elijah. Even gobsmacked, it is clear to Peter, James, and John that Moses and Elijah are treating Jesus as an equal, as someone like themselves who mediates the covenant between God and the people of Israel. The bright cloud overhead evokes the cloud into which Moses goes in order to receive the commandments, the covenant par excellence. It is out of that cloud that we and they hear the voice that proclaims, "This is my beloved Son. On him my favor rests. Listen to him." The first words out of Peter's mouth are, "Let's stay here. Let's build houses here." Perfect. And then, just as suddenly, it's all back to normal. Jesus leading them back down the mountain, telling them to simply zip it until the Son of Man is raised from the dead. What could Jesus possibly be talking about? The disciples have to let go of any dream they have of staying on that mountain, that perfect place. They need to come back down the mountain to everydayness, to noisy, hungry, sweaty crowds, to tired feet, and to the questions and voices of those who are harassing Jesus every day. They have to come down the mountain and face their own fears. Where is this going? What have we gotten ourselves into? We might even say that even God has to let go of Jesus, the beloved, the one whom he loves, to follow the path to Jerusalem. God has to let Jesus take up the cross and carry it to Calvary. We don't often think of it in these terms. God so loved the world that he didn't send a committee. He sent the Son, the beloved, for us and for the world. The miracle is this: Abraham did not lose his son. Isaac, the child of the promise, is given back to him. The disciples do not lose Jesus. Jesus passes through death, is given back to them and to us as risen, transfigured Lord. And God does not lose Jesus, the Word made flesh. Jesus remains faithful to who he is. He is not broken to pieces by the passion. And he ascends to the right hand of the Father, where he is given a name that is above every other name. This is one way to reflect on the words of Jesus. Those who would save their life will lose it. And those who are willing to lay it down for the sake of the gospel, keep it unto life eternal.